Oh, hello there. Another enthusiast, I presume. How good it is to see a fresh face here at the inventory. I imagine you're here for the card game with the fellows downstairs. Let me lead you down there. A first-timer, hmm? I'm a bit more familiar with the, benefactions of the club. The club was founded in 1919 in response to an early draft of the 18th Amendment. Through back channels, it was learned that this vile piece of legislation would not only outlaw libations, but games and amusements that could also threaten the world-renowned determination and productivity of the American workforce. Can you imagine? Games outlawed! Nevertheless, this club has been here in secret ever since, just in case those in charge get another bee in their bonnet. So, welcome, and enjoy yourself. Your table. Hey, gentlemen. I hope there is room at the table for a fifth.
Ha! Fresh meat!
Very well. In concordance with the house rules of the inventory set forth by Mr. Kent upon the club's founding, any congregation of 5 players around a no-limit hold'em table must play for the house stakes of $75.
This is not too much.
Of course, these stakes were set in 1910, and with inflation, let's see, tonight's buy-in will then be $10,000.
Here you go!
Chump change, I say! Chump change!
The die has been cast.
The game will be no-limit Texas Hold'em. I will periodically raise the blinds. May the best player win.
I'm calling. I am going to play this one.
I fold.
I raise it all! No, wait, this is a gruesome hand. I fold!
I don't think so.
I am out.
The player wins the hand.
So, Tai Cho, I hear you fancy your fancy self a bit of an internet celebrity.
There's a distinct difference between fancying yourself something and actually being something.
I'm sorry, I can't hear you because of all the traffic.
I hear no cars.
I'm talking about all my crazy web traffic, Ivan. This guy thinks he's some kind of strong bad with his GeoCities account.
Yeah, we have a convention. Last year, like 60 million people came. That's a lot.
Just because your attendees weighed as much as 60 million people does not mean that's how many showed up to your rinky-dink dinky shrink.
Well, we'll be sure you don't get a pass next year.
Ha! Like any convention is worth its salt distilled from the sweat of 1,000 gamer dorks without me.
Fucking Chihuero.
Okay, I call.
This sucks!
Fold.
Foldsville.
Okay, I bet. Call. I'm all in! I'm also all agamorph. Mostly.
The player has a flush. Max has a pair of jacks.
Oh man, do you even know how to play?
The player wins the hand.
How can little baby play giant man cards?
Max has been eliminated from play.
Did you guys see that cocktail waitress from earlier? I'm gonna go see what her policy is on talking rabbits plagued by cunning wit and never-ending stamina.
Hey, Heavyman, what's your living situation?
I live in the Red Barracks. It's nice. There is food table.
What do you say to taking a room in the House of Strong?
There is vacancy.
Well, first you'll have to engage in the time-honored tradition of tossing the fat hump of dump that currently occupies your new room out the second-story window.
This is enemy.
Strong Sad won't put up much of a fight.
The player wins the hand.
Strong Sad won't put up much of a fight. He doesn't put up much of a pulse as it is. Call.
I will fold.
Let's do this.
I'm calling.
I call. You ever listen to music while you work, Heavy? All in.
I'm calling. Lame.
Tycho has a pair of fives. The player has a flush. Strongbad has ace high. The player wins the hand. Strongbad has been eliminated from play.
Well, that was a quivering pile of not fun.
Tycho has been eliminated from play.
Ladies, gents, it's been a pleasure. Also, go fuck your respective selves.
I will call. What is this? Very bad.
The heavy has a pair of fives. The player has a pair of sixes. The player wins the hand.
How can little baby play giant man cards?
The player wins the tournament.
You are strong like heavy and sneaky like dirty spy. I commend you.